Fans, welcome to another episode of Hillcats at Home, brought to you by Bank of the James. This week, however, I'm not coming to you from our home. I'm coming to you from the home of our sister team, the San Antonio Missions, Nelson Wolff Stadium in San Antonio, Texas. On this week's episode, Peter's back with a merch minute with a special item that comes with a very special donation with every purchase. Austin's back with another bad baseball joke for the week, highlighting a big day he had this week. In our Around the Elmore segment, I'll tell you what our sister team, the Inland Empire 66ers, did to honor Mike Trout. Joe's back with a podcast of the week. It's another episode from the Drinking Bros. We'll check in on Southpaw. Our fan question of the week comes from a teacher, and it's about our reading program and lots more. So stay right there. I'll be right back with another episode of Hillcats at Home. Welcome back to Hillcats at Home. I'm your host, Jeff Raymond. Here he is. It's time for Peter with Peter's Merch Minute.
Hey Lynchburg, it's Peter at Bank of the James Stadium for this week's Merch Minute. Wanted to let you guys know that we only have 5 days left on our pre-sale of our No Place Like Home LYH t-shirt. This is $25. It comes with free shipping. We're going through our local vendor, High Peak Sportswear. And not only that, we're giving away 2 tickets for every shirt ordered to local essential employees. So it really is a Lynchburg-driven t-shirt and one to give back to our local community. So support us, support High Peak, support local essential employees. Go Hillcats, go Lynchburg.
Thanks, Peter. And now our head groundskeeper, Joseph Knight, is back with another podcast of the week. And it's another great episode from the Drinking Bros, so check it out.
What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all guys are doing well. My podcast this week is Drinking Bros, episode 606. The Drinking Bros have on special guest, former Navy SEAL Craig Solomon Sawyer. He has just recently made a documentary on exposing child traffickers, and it's called Contraland, and he talks about, the process of making the documentary. And goes into depth about the issue of child trafficking and human trafficking and how even he experienced it personally. So it is kind of a rather, it's a big issue, but it's a darker matter to talk about. So I don't know. It might hit home for some people more than others. It might not be great for everybody to listen to, but I think it's really eye-opening on, really a huge problem that most people don't even know about that's happening on our own land. So that's episode 606 of Drinking Bros with Navy SEAL Craig Sawyer. Give it a check it out.
Thanks, Joe. That sounds like another great podcast. Now, Austin Amos is back with another bad baseball joke of the week.
Hey guys, my name is Austin. I'm here with Hillcats at Home, and I'm here to give you this week's bad baseball joke of the week. This week's joke goes out to my brand new fiance, Sydney. Why do girls love baseball so much? Because diamonds are a girl's best friend. That's this week's bad baseball joke of the week. Tune in next week and we'll get you guys another bad baseball joke. Have a good week, everybody.
Thanks, Austin, and congratulations on your engagement. It's time for our segment from Around the Elmores. In this week's segment, we highlight our sister team, the Inland Empire 66ers. You don't have to be an Angels fan to know that Mike Trout is arguably one of the best players ever to play the game of baseball. Our sister team, the Inland Empire 66ers, the high A affiliate of the Anaheim Angels, were lucky enough to host him for a rehab stint during the 2017 season. The following season, he had his very first 5-hit night. Last week, the Inland Empire 66ers hosted a Fueled by Fun run, and participants received a swag bag and an opportunity to win an autographed baseball signed by none other than Mike Trout. Fans kept track of their runs, all while showing their team spirit.
Checking it on Southpaw.
Now it's time to check it on Southpaw and see how he's keeping himself busy this week while he waits for the baseball season to start. Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm bored too, but hey, fingers crossed we'll have a season. Hang in there, Southpaw. This week's fan question of the week comes from Alex, a local elementary school teacher, and is about our annual Hit the Books reading program, sponsored by Children's Dentistry and Orthodontics of Lynchburg.
Hey Hillcats, my name is Alex and I'm an elementary school teacher here in Lynchburg. This year, my students were given the opportunity to participate in the Hillcats Reading Incentive Program. My students were paid a really special visit at our school by Southpaw to get us fired up to start the program. My students were also really excited to show their school spirit at their elementary night at the Hillcats. I want to know, what's your favorite part about hosting students at elementary school nights at the ballpark?
Thanks, Alex. That is a great question. And before I answer your question, some of you might not know that every single season Southpaw visits dozens of elementary schools, passing out bookmarks just like this. After elementary school students read 4 books, they get 2 free tickets to a Hillcats home game for themselves and a parent or a friend. Alex, to answer your question, we love giving back to the community, and we especially love the opportunity to encourage reading throughout Lynchburg and the surrounding areas. Thanks again for your question, and if you have a question, don't forget to email me at jraymond@lynchburg-hillcats.com, take it in landscape mode, and send it to me. Well, that does it for another episode of Hillcats at Home, brought to you by Bank of the James. We'd like to give a very special thank you to our sister team, the San Antonio Missions, for allowing us to use their stadium to film, and thank you again for joining us. We will see you again next week, right here at 5 o'clock every single Friday on Hillcats at Home.